Today I'm gonna work on an issue I got with my winch. So all I have is this controller. Show you what's going on. Turn the power on. So it'll bring the winch in, but it won't go out. So I'm guessing my solenoid's messed up. So we're gonna try to swap that out today. I brought some parts with. Grab them. So I got some stuff off Amazon. I got a rocker switch for the handlebar. Put that link in the down below. And I got a new solenoid, but I think it mounts the wrong way. So it mounts on the side. I believe the one under the seat mounts flat. So we're gonna first disconnect the battery here. Just down in here. So we'll take that apart quick. And then we'll start working on the solenoid here. And then those leads here, probably the same as that. So as you can see, I got the battery disconnected. Those 3 blacks. This one, and this one. And 3 reds. These 2 are together. And then a little guy. Doesn't look very red, but it's red. Positive. And this little rubber strap, which hooks up down here. Brand new battery. On a battery charger. Which isn't hooked up right now. Just use a little Phillips to get that on there, so it's not big enough room for this one up here, so I'll use a wrench to put that back on, but I got it off. Now to move on to this guy. To disconnect these terminals. Is it really on there? So I'll have to go get some sockets to get those off. So, but anyways, it was yellow, bluish green, negative, positive on this guy. You can see it's mounting down to there, to the base. So I have to figure out how to mount this new one on this bracket. So that's how it's mounted on there now. Might need a different solenoid. I saw one on Amazon that mounted that way. All right, after a little bit of work to get that out, this is what we're left with. We've got a black and we got a black and a green going to just the opposite, the green and the black. I'm surprised there's not another 3rd wire, but there's the ground negative going to that terminal. So we're gonna take these apart. Remember that the black is green and the green is black. Some extra danglers. So I could have used this. I have the connectors for here to pinch on. But the problem I've run into is that my bracket is on the side. I thought maybe I could mount it this way, but it's too low. There's a lift here. And I can't mount it this way. Well, maybe, but I'd have to drill some holes and move these wires. I don't want to do that. I want to mount it back down to the surface below, and I'm probably going to order the one that I saw online. I don't want to bend this up for the next ones with connectors. So we're going to have to come back to this later after it comes in a week or so. But yeah, this is what I have to work with. The green's black and the black is green, or yellow and blue, however you want to talk about it. But we can hook that up in some other configurations, but more than likely I'm going to take these loose ends, put my connectors on there, and tap that one back the way it was. However it's going to work with the new one. Those are kind of cute. I always cut these off here, use these leads again. And then I have a packet of ends over here. Probably too big. They shrink wrap. They're probably too big, but we'll see. So to be continued. All right, so it's all put back together for now. You can see the little in. Still doesn't go out. So until next time, we'll be back. Well, my new solenoid came today. I have to stick this boy in there. Came with some new rubber covers. Quite a few. There'd only be 4. There's 2, 4, 6 of them. And the new solenoid. Get that out of there. So, as you can see, it's got the same mounting base as the other one. Got your positive, your negative, your blue, and your yellow. Not very noticeable. That one's probably doesn't really matter if it's blue or yellow or blue. Anyways, it's got the same connectors on the end here. So I'll probably shrink wrap these once I get them tucked into the other one, the regular switch, and then I'll clip off the ends of the other one and tie them into the thumb controller, thumb rocker. Yeah, should work out great. And once I'm done with that, getting it all working, I'll probably take the old solenoid and tear it apart and see what was corroded inside of it or what have you. And I think on that one, all I have to do is take the 5 screws off the top and both sets of nuts. So this one's holding it down, and then slide it up and take a peek inside. Probably just throw some WD-40 on it, get it working again, and I'll probably have a backup solenoid. Well, I got the old one out again. It's got a black wire there. Not the black one. The one that's in front of my finger. That one. Not that one. And the other one does not. So it must not have to have a negative. It's just got the green and the yellow. And then the other thing is, you get the black and the green and the red on the thumb switch. So I was thinking the green probably going to go to the yellow and the black's going to go to the red. And the red is probably going to go to the negative. But we'll see. I'm going to get working with this guy first, and then we'll deal with this later. Well, as you can see, it went a little further than I hoped. This is still working. Backwards. I got a thumb switch working. What I had to do with this, it has a red wire hanging off of it, which doesn't lead all the way back there. It ends up short up here, so I tucked it. As you can see, I went through here, tucked it through here. This cable runs along here to the back. But this guy had snuck it up through here and tapped it into this. I don't know if it's a rectifier, but there was power there. Here's my multimeter with DC. I saw this one was always hot on the right there. Not that one. This one, this red one. So I just tapped into that. It's not the most secure, but it's pretty secure. And then as you run along back here, the cable goes down and I have to zip tie it, hide it somewhere. And then I got back here. These are the ones coming from the solenoid, which are going into the old wires for the handheld switch. And here's the thumb switch. So I'm going to tape this up, make it a little tighter. This one already had a branch off of it to splice into. So that was nice. Add these little rubber caps on them. Everyone's smaller. But yeah, get that cleaned up. Get the cover back on. So the handheld one, you have to have power on. The thumb switch one now works with the power off. Which is good and bad. Anyways, we'll get it all put back together and zip stripped and show you what it looks like. Alright, here's a little tour of the finished product. Got the handheld one there. Get that one all nice and zip stripped up to here. Little thumb switch. There's all the wires back here, kind of nice and tight, duct tape or electrical taped. New solenoid. There's a little mounting plate. It's got 2 bolts in it, one there, one up here. See it there. Then hopefully this isn't up too high anymore. It shouldn't be. Should all rest up on this bracket here. Anyways, so the front winch, like I said, works without power. This one does not. Power. This is in, goes out, goes in. So that's basically just your blue and yellow wire here. But my blue wire reaches here, my yellow wire only reaches here, so I'm gonna have to live with it because this one won't reach to there. That's the reason why it's backwards, otherwise I would have turned it around. Got high beams. Anyways, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Might take my old solenoid apart and wiggle it free. One of those little plungers inside there is probably just corroded and stuck. It's probably as old as this machine. It's a 1999 Polaris 6x6 Big Boss 500. But yeah, now I can go do some plowing. This old Polaris plow. Ready for winter. It's only June.